My name is Rich Love Ezigo. I'm making this testimony from Sweden. I am the woman God has shown mercy. This is my second time giving my testimony. I'm the woman that God healed from 6 years of mental illness, of PTSD with dissociation, and I gave my testimony on this platform. And then I made a list, as usual, as Pastor Jerry will always ask us to do. We make a list and then we put a date. I had this, insomnia. I couldn't sleep without medication because of, a whole lot of things. I've been on medication for the past 6 to 7 years now. So one day on the platform, on the 7 a.m. prayer, after prayers, a woman gave a testimony of being healed from insomnia. She was actually using a sleeping aid with mask and medications and all that. I queued in and I glued to that word. I said, this is my testimony. Pastor Jerry, after that day, from that day, I have not taken any medication for sleeping. I sleep like a baby. These are the medications I take to sleep, for sleeping. I have to take 6 tablets every night before I can sleep. After the word came to pass, after I glued into that testimony, that day I said to myself, God has done it. I'm never going to take medication again. That night I slept, and I slept really good. No medication. Insomnia is gone. I am healed again. Now my third testimony. I had this loan in this country that I have not been able to pay because I have been on sick leave for a very long time. So I have not been able to pay this loan. And I wrote this list down and I put a date on it. And I've been believing God for His mercy. Mercy really set in. Mercy really came through for me. I wrote this list down and I wrote all the negativity on another paper. And the day Pastor Jerry said we should tear every negativity into pieces, I tore my own into pieces. I shredded it into pieces. I took it downstairs and I burnt it. I set fire on it and I burnt it. I came back that day believing that it is done. And then come to the date that I set, I decided to call the commune to ask how I can go about my loan and all that, if it's even possible for me to apply for a loan cancellation. And they gave me a date to come for a meeting, which is the 20th of September. And it was the same 20th of September I actually wrote on my list. So come 11th of September, there was a Sunday service, and Pastor Jerry said, it will not be by process. The Lord is breaking protocols on your behalf. I queued into that word. I said, it's my word. I glued it onto it. And then come to 19th of September, on the 19th, after prayers, I decided to, just to log in and see what's going on with my loan and what's happening. So I logged in and to my greatest surprise, I saw that the loan of 64,000 euros has been dropped to 3,300 euros, and I was so shocked. I didn't know what to do. I was, Pastor Jerry always asks us, how will you shout? In fact, I can't even express how I was shouting, how I was just screaming on top of my voice. Oh my goodness. I had to go for the meeting. And when I went for the meeting, I just pretended like I've not seen anything, And then the guy looked at me and asked me, what happened, Rich Love? I said, I don't really know. What do you mean? He said, your loans have been cancelled, and the last one that is there is saying is pending for cancellation as well. So you don't really need to apply for loan cancellation. I was like, sir, what did you really say? He said, yeah, because I called them and nobody could actually give me any reason or why the loan was dropped, and they don't even know who even authorized it. So he just said, since it's pending, since the last one is pending, I just wait, because there's nothing I can do, because it doesn't seem like I even have an account number to even pay back, even if I have to. That is nothing showing there that I have to pay anything back. That is the last that is remaining is actually pending for cancellation. What God cannot do does not exist. What our God cannot fix does not exist. What our God cannot solve does not exist. The Lord has shown me mercy. I did not apply for loan cancellation. I did not apply for loan cancellation. I went to the meeting on the 20th of September, just as I've written on my paper, and God came through for me. PTSD with dissociation, I am free, I am healed on this same altar. Insomnia has been broken. No more medication for sleeping. And loan of 64,000 euros has been cancelled. Jesus, I give God all the glory. What God cannot do does not exist. Thank you, Pastor Jerry. May the oil on your head never run dry. Thank you, all the NSPPD crew team. Thank you, everyone behind the scene, shouting amen. Thank you all. God bless you all. Thank you. What God cannot do does not exist. Thank you.